usually something for family members and stuff like that. But it's cool, you know. You don't want to take that stuff for granted. You know, it's an honor to be able to play for Chiefs Kingdom and you know, just have this success. So you enjoy those moments. I would say it's preparation. Just seeing how much he prepares for the game, how much film he watches, the amount of studying he does, and what he does throughout the week to prepare for a game. I think he puts himself in great positions in those critical situations. Determined, calm, and confident. So I think he kind of exudes confidence in everybody else with just how he is as a player, how he prepares, and how he communicates. I have no thoughts on it, really. It's awesome. They do a great job with it. No, I don't think it's good. I don't know. You gotta go with the stop the play, I guess. It's a legal play, so you gotta go with the stop it. Go to the defense and stop it. So they do a great job with it, and they're really successful.
What did you wrestle at?
Heavyweight, 285. Yeah. About 305.
Hey, what's up, Creed? I talked to a bunch of guys about their family and their support system. They give your flowers to one of your family members, or many of them, about being their support.
Yeah, I got a really great support system around me. Parents, obviously, they've sacrificed so much to get me to this point. Traveling across the country in high school, getting me to college camps, just trying to get me an opportunity to play at the college level, and just taking a lot of time out of their lives, careers, and everything to help me get there. So. I can't say enough great things about him.
Great. Can you talk about your relationship with Joe?
Yeah, I love Joe, man. He's awesome. He's awesome to have around. A great mentor for me coming in my rookie year, and the relationships has grown so much. And couldn't be more proud of him. He moved out to a new position, and he's playing really well right now. So just extremely happy for him. The dude is one of the best linemen in the league, so I just can't say enough good things about him.
When you said he was a mentor, what are some things that you took from your years that you still have now that help you now?
Yeah, for him, one of his big things is just focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can do in the moment to make yourself better, make your team better, things like that.
Travis spoke what, from your perspective, is that sort of longevity to this point now?
Yeah, I think it's just the way he prepares in the offseason, the way he takes care of his body during the season, all those things helps a ton. And when you have that much talent and you're that determined to, be able to do what he's done for so long, it's impressive to see. So hats off to Trav, the way he prepares, the way he takes care of himself and carries himself. It's really impressive.
Are there any specific things that you can think of when you talk about diet or preparing for himself that you've noticed or taken time on?
Yeah, can't think of anything specific right now. He just has a great routine of making sure he's ready every week.
Just curious how you guys feel about so much of the conversation is focused on the reps when you guys get the ball. Do you guys feel frustrated by that at all?
It's something I don't think about really. I don't put too much focus into it. I'm focused on our game plan, who we're playing as a defense, and what they do. So, it's something that I don't really focus on.
Creed, you just mentioned the Joe-Tooney transition from guard to tackle. How impressive is that, and how hard is it to do?
It's very impressive. It's a lot harder than people think. You're doing a lot of different techniques out there than you are inside. You're going against different athletes out there on the edge than you are inside. So, what he's been able to do has been really impressive.
How do you feel knowing that you got your contract extension, that you'll be with Patrick Mahomes for years to come?
It's awesome. It's an extreme honor to be able to play for Kansas City and play in front of Chiefs Kingdom. They're the best fans in the world, so being able to be in this position, it's a blessing for sure, and it's something I don't take for granted. I'm always going to work hard and make sure I'm putting myself in the best position to succeed and help the team succeed too.
How large Jordan Davis is it going to be essential to get double teams on him, or do you feel comfortable taking him on?
Yeah, he's a great player. really big body, really strong, athletic too. So he presents a good challenge for us. And,
my second question to you is, with being a left-handed center, is that interesting the quarterbacks at the beginning and how they had to adapt to you, or is it just natural?
I think it's natural. I don't think it changes too much for those guys.
Great. Dion Dawkins wants to have an Offensive Lineman of the Year award. You have Offensive Player of the Year, MVP. Would you support that? And that'd be something that you think should happen.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool for sure. Offensive line guys don't get too many awards and they don't really get too much glory. So being able to set something up like that would be really cool, I think.
And you've been able to, you were the first team All-Pro on all the major awards. Sometimes guys will make 1, 2. You've made them all. What does it feel like to humbly, I'm sure you're going to say, be the top of your position in the NFL right now?
Yeah, well, it takes the guys around me playing at a high level for me to be able to play at a high level. That's the beauty about offensive line is it takes all 5 guys to play well for you to play well. So I think it's a testament to how well, the guys like Trey, Joe, Mike Caliendo, all these guys have played around me to be able to put me in that position.
Great. Could you describe how hard it is for you guys, for linemen, when Patrick decides to use his feet to sustain the blocks or to adapt with your block?
Yeah, we don't think of it too much. Our job is to block our guy for as long as we need to block him. So for us, it's just about maintaining good position, making sure we're staying in between our guy and Pat and the ball carrier, all those things. So not something we really think about. It's more just about making sure you're playing through the whistle.
What challenges? How would you describe the challenges that Jalen Carter represents?
Yeah, answered a couple of times, and the thing that sticks out is he's a tremendous athlete, great athlete, really good, causing pressure up the middle, disruptive guy, gets off of blocks really well, fights double teams really well, so he's a great player.
Fourth down might have been.
Yeah, people that have inspired me. I think back to people in my family, just the amount of sacrifices they've given me to get to this point. I'm very thankful for it. Yeah, just being able to see them after games, hang out with them, just kind of catch up, things like that.
Agreed. 2 questions for you here. The first one, obviously you guys made the offensive line shift the second half of the season. What has it been with your leadership? Joe Tooney's been here, Trey Smith's been here. What has it been with you veterans kind of changing the offensive line this late in the year and having a lot of success?
Yeah, it's been, a testament to, the kind of player Joe is, first and foremost, being able to move from guard to tackle. That's not an easy transition at all. So he's done an amazing job with it. He's played really well. And then also a testament to Mike Caliendo stepping up. He's been playing awesome for us. So, just can't say enough good things about those guys. Really proud of them.
Second question for you here. Trey Smith said yesterday Jack Stack was the best blocker in KC. I'm a Joe's guy, okay? What is your take?
Yeah, I'd go Jack Stack too. I'd have to go Jack Stack too. I think they have the most well-rounded menu. I think, and they do a great job.
Creedd, you were a dominant wrestler before you started playing football. What's something from your wrestling days that has really helped you succeed as a center in the NFL?
Yeah, I think understanding leverage, points of leverage, different things like that, and also just the mental toughness that comes with wrestling. Cutting weight, not eating much, and then still going out there and performing at your best. Fighting through adversity, things like that, and understanding that you got to win your one-on-one battle if you want to win. I think there's a ton of things that I take from wrestling.
My second question, being from Oklahoma, what was the moment, whether on or off the field, that you knew football was going to be your future?
Yeah, it was something that I wanted to do early on. I started playing football when I was 5 years old, and it's something that I fell in love with right away. And just having that love for the game my entire life, I think, is something that's propelled me to put myself in the position I am.
Have you seen that has probably been Pat's best down from an advanced statistics standpoint? What is it like to step into the huddle on the money down, on the turnover down potentially, and have him in the huddle?
I think it's huge, and I think the whole team prepares well for those critical situations. The coaching staff does a great job preparing us for those situations as well. So, it's good whenever your guys are stepping up in critical situations. When you're playing a tough game, a game of this magnitude, you got to win those critical situations and win the game.
As an offense, you guys make so many adjustments on the line, especially in a Super Bowl. How do you remember all that?
Coming with preparation and repetition. Making sure you're getting everything down during the practice week. studying as much as you can in the film room, things like that, to really get that to become kind of second nature to me.
Pretty fair to say you guys are kind of just embracing the chance of making history here for 3P rather than just like pretending it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think everybody's aware of it. For me, I'm more focused on what we can do between now and Sunday than I am about making history or anything like that. It's a different team every year, so you got different players, you got different goals. So for us right now, it's more about just focusing on what we can do until Sunday.
Creed, you've only...
We see you guys 3 hours a week. Obviously in the building, there's so much more that goes into it. What don't we see about the camaraderie that 15 has with the rest of the locker room, how he goes about it, that really kind of sets him apart and makes him unique?
Yeah, I think just who he is as a person. People gravitate towards the kind of person he is. He's someone that he's real. He is a great friend to everybody in the locker room. He's someone that's there for anybody. So just the person he is, the leader he is, I think everybody gravitates towards.
What was something that the two of you may have kind of had a bond, a shared moment, instead of doing it for you, that you could kind of pass along?
Yeah, I think just throughout the week studying film together, things like that, in those meetings, hours upon hours, you get really close with guys.
Creed, you've only lost one playoff game in your career. Is that still a motivating factor for you, just the feeling of losing a playoff game? And if there is, what message do you give to the guys the last couple of draft classes and new guys on the team who have never lost a Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's crazy. We're in a very blessed position. So my message for the guys is, never take this opportunity for granted. We've had a ton of success, but it's very hard to get to this point. It's very hard to be able to sustain this amount of success over years. And it's very hard to do it within 1 year. So just proud of the guys and how they've played, but don't take the opportunity for granted because you never know when you get it again.
And watching Joe and what he's done, I mean, you've played guard. Could you imagine kicking out and playing tackle?
No. Tackle's not my position. I can tell you that right now. So just really proud of Joe and how he's done it. Phenomenal player, phenomenal talent, and just couldn't be more proud of him.
Creed, a couple of questions. How do you